Coming in the door now. Good morning, everybody, and may I extend a very warm welcome to you all to Wimbledon Spiritualist Church, to our congregation and to our viewers online. And a very warm welcome to our medium today, Mary Dixie. Thank you, Mary. I'd now like to invite Mary to tell you a bit about her service. You don't want to? No? Okay, okay. You know all about Mary. Okay. In that case, I will ask her to open us in prayer. Thank you, Mary.
Good morning, everybody. It's a not too bad day today, so that's okay. A little bit nippy at the moment, but there. Anyway, join with me in prayer. Light of light, that which we call God, thank you for bringing us here safely today. I would ask that this day I be used well and wisely in thy service, and that all that is said and done in truth, love, light, and harmony. Amen.
Thank you, Mary. We now come to the healing silence, at which time we send out our thoughts to all names in all healing books in all churches, to all those who are suffering, whether mentally or physically, and of course, to the animal kingdom. May they feel bathed in a blanket of peace. Please join me, friends. Thank you. And now please join me in saying the Serenity Prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Bless you, friends. And I will now read the names on our healing list. At this time, please remember all names in all healing books throughout all churches. And those of you at home whose names are not in books, our thoughts go out to you too. Sheila, Penny, Wendy, Mandy, Mike, Roger, Vampire the cat, Huckleberry the dog, Jay McKenna, Pat Ward, Malcolm, Mandy, Annie Johnson, Reese Lawler, Irene Smith, Janet, Jean, Florence, Norma, Kai, Lisa, Dean Ward, Lee, Paul and Marcia, Maureen, Sue Bailey, Ruby Robinson, Kevin, Rita, Eddie Renshaw, Chris Malcolm, Malcolm Cohen, Anne Hopkins, Stephen Hoare, Sherry, Carol Burgess, Lee Oswald, Kine Evanson, Britt Johnson, Daphne and Ivor. And also we send out our love to Ray and Jackie. Please, I'd like to ask for Phil to take the offertory. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil. Bless you. Bless you, friends. I'd now like to invite up Lisa to give us her reading. Thank you, Lisa.
Thanks, Dawn. Stand on them.
Good morning. I've been asked by Mary to do a reading today, and this is what I was drawn to, so I hope you get some inspiration from it. It's called The Grail Temple, and it's from The Still Voice by White Eagle, Book of Meditation. Do not be confused by words or the opinions of men. When the Lord Christ spoke through Jesus on earth, he said that the pure in heart should see God. Not the man with the highly developed intellect, not the man of great book learning, but the simple, humble, loving son or daughter of God. This, my children, is the way, and it is the only way, into the secrets of creation, the secrets of eternal life. The power which comes to man in the secret chamber of his heart is the power which will feed man and help him to perceive the truth of life. So learn, my children, go into the sacred silence of the Grail Temple and kneel before the altar and wait. Perhaps you will see the great angel of the sun with wings outstretched, guarding the Holy Grail, and perhaps you will see the form of the gentle Christ standing with the Grail cup before him, and he will raise the cup to your lips and you will drink deeply. The golden liquid will flow all through your being, pulsating through every atom, physical, mental, and spiritual atoms, which you are composed. Thank you.
I'd now like to invite Mary to give her address for us. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you for that, Lisa. Thank you. That's lovely. Within that reading, it is that, as we say, out of the mouths of babes. And we do often tend to dismiss that somebody that may be thought to be very lowly compared to us says. But I actually never forget my son, he's now 52, 3, or is it 52, 3? Oh, I'm not sure I remember now. He had just had a birthday, forgive me. Yeah, it's 53, yeah, indeed. Oh, anyway, he was about 8 and my father had passed. And his reaction to being told that, and he used to call him Little Grandad, he said, oh, well, Little Grandad's not got pain anymore. And, you know, just those simple words. Don't need to give a long, flowery explanation of anything. And in the most simplest of things in life, we find the truths. there's been an occasion recently where a friend of mine who's actually now 87, she's, well, problems with a lot of people when they get rather elderly, and different things occur in their lives, and there's things where she sticks at times to things that her mother did, and then the way things are done in life change. It's never the same. And I think it's like she doesn't seem to realise that she can have her own ways. She doesn't have to do what her mother did, because when her mother did, that was the way people did things. Understanding on things changes in all walks of life, whether it is in your home life, your working life, or your spiritual life. We get to find deeper understandings of things and finding new ways of approach. Find how things were done in what people term the old days. They were right at the time. But as time progresses, we find that there are simpler ways of doing things. If we stuck to the old-fashioned ways of medicine, a lot of the old-fashioned ways of medicine were really very unhygienic, but that was not known at the time. That was the way things were done. So if we were to go to our doctors or go into hospital and say, oh, sorry, no, you can't treat me like that. I want it done the way it used to be done in my grandmother's way. And they say, but no. That is definitely not a hygienic way of doing things. Then you'd say, well, why isn't it? And maybe get them to explain it. But you have to be open-minded in this world. We have to be open-minded in every walk of life, because otherwise, where would we be? We'd be riding horse-drawn carriages all the time. We would not have cars. We would not have been able to have got here today. Some of us, because unless you were in a reasonable walking distance, no, you wouldn't, because it wouldn't be possible. So we should keep our minds open to all things, all changes. Don't just stick to what was thought to be the normal way of things when maybe you were very young at school. Things that, ways of teaching have changed. Some of the old ways might be good, but you can't stick in the past. You've got to go forward. Go forward in your life. In all aspects of your life, go forward. And take that chance, take that leap of faith. Don't just stick with what was the norm for you when you were a child. Progress. You have to progress yourself in your life in all aspects. And if I can leave those words with you, please, thank you for listening.
Thank you, Mary. I know I've had a few, shall we say, heated debates with my mum about it. It wasn't done like that in my day. And now let us take a moment to reflect upon the words from Mary and her beautiful address before Mary gives us our demonstration of mediumship. Now, if Mary should come to you please answer up with a nice clear yes or no into the microphone, remembering that spirit cannot hear you nod. And please, if you have a mobile phone, please either switch it to silent or switch it off, because the only messages we want to receive are from the spirit world. So Mary, please send up your love. Thank you, Mary. Bless you.
Thank you, Dawn. It's lovely. All right. I've just taken my glasses off, but well, I had a pair of glasses a few years ago, and they got ruined by spirit manipulating them when I was giving messages to people, because if they wanted to tell them something about their sight, or the sight of the person in spirit, they would start moving my glasses. I'd end up, they ruined that pair of glasses. So I take them off, and I tell anyone actually, if they're going to be taking part in any spiritual work, that especially if they're on a trance demonstration, please take your glasses off, because the power is so great, it could break your glasses. And some of them have gone, you know, get on with it, chance it, because it can happen. So you'd rather have your glasses intact than not. Anyway, sorry, that's why I don't know why I've had to tell you that, but I've had to, sorry. All right, okay. Right, so they want to talk about glasses. Actually, where am I going? My gentleman there, you've got this wonderful T-shirt on. I don't know. Here. Yeah. It's just, okay, they wanted me to talk to you about someone in spirit that was, in actual fact, they were the one that wanted me to talk about glasses, because you've had experience around you with things happening with glasses, or they're saying spectacles, because they would have called them spectacles. Yeah. They wouldn't have called them a pair of glasses. They said, no, my spectacles. No, give them their right name. And where's the microphone? Here. Yep. Here. Yes. So I'm talking to the gentleman here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he's saying, yeah, so he's bringing those memories to do with different pairs of glasses and that. And I've also got to say another thing that happened to me a few years back now. I'd taken my glasses off at night, put them in the case, put them beside me on the settee, went off to bed. In the morning, I came down, they were there. They weren't there. They'd gone. And it was a long time before I found them, but they had been moved somewhere totally different. And that is, there has been things around you, not necessarily with glasses, but with other things that have been moved, and you've been, but I really didn't move it.
Yes.
Yes. And it's this gentleman here that's done it.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, so he's just wanting to make you know that he's around you.
Thank you.
And he's doing that. And can you also understand why he's talking to you about reading?
Yes.
I've got this big pile of books. I mean, there's a couple of us here that have big piles of books, and yes. And it's like, and yeah, you've never got enough, because you hear about a particular book.
Yes.
And you think, okay, let's have a look into that.
Yes.
And yes. And you would also understand the thing about going past an author. It's like suddenly you don't want to read anything by them anymore.
Yes.
Yes. That's because you've actually progressed in your no, it's not concentration. It's your understanding and right, because because you find they're still really writing much the same as they did years ago.
Yes.
They haven't progressed in their writing,
No.
and you want to read something that stretches you a little bit more.
Yes.
And yes, and this gentleman has been around you, and also he would have been a great one for picking up a book, but he didn't always read it all the way through.
No, we didn't.
It would be nothing. He'd have bookmarks around.
Yes.
And when he passed, there were found lots of books with bookmarks in on different pages,
Yes.
where you could see that he never finished them.
No.
But you do.
Yes.
You do. Even if you're thinking, this is really tiring me. No, but it could change. It could get
Yes.
better.
Yes.
Yes. I'll give him or her a chance, and
Yes.
we'll get there. Yes.
Yes.
That's perseverance. You like to give them a chance. And can you also understand why they're saying that you like its freedom of being you?
Yes.
And a lot of what I said earlier, you could really understand.
Yes.
Okay. And can you also understand where you could be here too?
Yes.
And no, I don't recall ever having seen you before in my life, but if you are not doing so, you need to do so and progress yourself, because I'm sorry, I'm 77, so, I'm not going to be around forever, although there's a couple of people that told me that I can't go anywhere. They need me around too much. And
Mhm.
they're saying that, yeah, you need to, I was saying, get your finger out and make that journey.
Yes.
Okay. Can you also understand why I've got to do deep breathing?
Yes.
It feels to me like the breathing I had to do in a physio situation going back to 1968, where I had pneumonia in the summer, and it's doing that breathing and knowing that you should breathe from your diaphragm,
Mhm.
and you do feel better for it.
Mhm.
And they're also talking about you going out into wide open spaces and trees and taking in all that they can share with you.
Yes.
Okay. Can you understand, they're leaving that with you now, because they're saying that is fine.
Yes.
That is fine. And they've got the point over that they actually wanted to come and give you.
Yes.
And I want you to take it on board.
Yes.
And the lady alongside you,
Yeah.
if you don't be making steps, or what, I don't know where that came from. Anyway, if he doesn't seem to be making steps toward that, they want you to give him a nudge, to be there, be that support, be that like a steel girder that he can rest against if needed.
Yes, I will.
And that's just what they wanted to say to you. I'm sorry, that's not, but it's just to share it, that they just wanted that. And they want me to leave you with lots and lots of love. And there are so many of them there, but it's just that this gentleman wanted to say his piece.
Yes.
And they want to give you, okay, they want to give you a gift. What do you want to give him? Oh, okay. Ouch, I hurt myself now. I've got a greenhouse full of tropical flowers,
Yes.
and that is what they're giving you as a gift.
Thank you.
With that beautiful, those beautiful perfumes and everything that will be with it. Yes, that is
Yes.
with their love. Thank you.
Thank you.
The gentleman down there, can I speak to you, please? I just had to put my hands up, but they're going in opposite directions to each other. So they've got the palm, and they meet opposite way round, which you would tend not to do.
Okay.
But can you understand, because you get a resistance there because you can't push. Can you understand you've been putting up a resistance recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're just talking about there's been a resistance. It's though you have, okay. Oh, can you understand the lady in spirit? This is the lady. And can you understand people used to say, oh, she was an old witch, she was?
I don't know, if I'm honest.
Right. This lady was a sensitive, as they would often call them in the days that she was around. So
There's someone in the background that's not family, but yeah.
no, they didn't say family. I didn't say family.
Which bit now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry.
That is it, yes. And she is who has brought the hands going the wrong way, because that you get that resistance. So it's put things the right way round, then you will get through that.
Okay.
Just understand why they're giving you. Now, I saw a robin from my window on the stairs this morning, but it was a very fluffy robin. It don't seem to be very fluffy, but it's very pronounced colours. And they want you to bring out that brilliance that is in you.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. So don't hide it up. You've got black on today. They're saying it doesn't matter what you cover yourself with. It doesn't hide it. It can be seen through.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you know, but black holds all colours of the spectrum are within black, as they are in white. It's just the opposite end of the colours.
Right.
So all colours are there. So you can't hide behind it. It can be seen through. But they're saying, but why are you trying to hide what you have?
I just bide in time.
Well, you see, what is time?
Yeah.
But just that little time, and time extends outward. Time extends. Time is nothing. It's just a blink of an eye, and that is time. And who knows how much time we have? It could be forever is time. But there's also time now. This is getting very technical, but okay. Right, can I also give you the name of Paul, please? They're not telling me where Paul is, whether Paul is here or in spirit, but the name of Paul must mean something to you.
Directly, yes.
Okay. Just making you know that it is them speaking to you, and they know.
Okay.
And if you but question, speak to them, or even write down what you're thinking. Even if you think it makes no sense at all, write it down, then read it back, and you'll be surprised at how much sense it actually makes.
Okay.
All right. It's like going into a labyrinth and finding your way out of it.
I understand what's being
Yes,
said. Yeah.
they're talking about that. Okay. The mind is large. The mind encompasses much. I have nothing in my hand, but I have everything in my hand. That's what they're saying to you.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see nothing there, but there is something. Okay. Okay. It does not take effort, because effort doesn't really exist. So much of what we put up as a barrier should not be put up because it doesn't exist. You can walk right through it. We could all walk through the walls of here if we put ourselves into the right mindset. Anything is possible. Nothing is impossible. So take those steps. Do it now. Because otherwise, will there ever be a right time?
Okay.
Okay, I've got a lady saying she's auntie. Now, I said auntie who? And she said, no, auntie will do. Just auntie. You understand?
I never knew a lot of my family, so
Right,
but I take
okay.
it forward if-
So, yes, she's saying just auntie would, because I said what name? And she said, no, auntie will do.
Okay.
So you're saying you didn't know. So she's actually saying, I know that you don't know, but I'm here.
Okay.
So just understand that they are there, even if you don't know them, they are there. Okay. And okay. Can you also understand why they're talking about Egypt, please? Okay, because I'm in there, I'm starting to draw pyramids and yeah, it's there.
I connect with that.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right. So they're actually just to prove to you that what they're saying is for you, and it's for you to understand and you to go forward and deal with. They want to leave you with a gift, and they are giving you, what are you giving him? Okay, they've put a purple cloak around you.
Okay, thank you.
So it's with that power and wisdom that brings, that is around you. And whenever you start to feel down, envisage that purple cloak around you. Okay, I'll leave that with you.
Thank you.
Cherie, can I speak to you? I don't know what I've got to say, but I've on and off the last few days, I've had your mum around. I know I never met your mum, but I know the feel of your mum.
Right.
And in actual fact, you've got that pink on today, and that's an influence from her.
Right.
Right. Because she's saying there's been the last few days, you haven't been putting your bright colours on.
Mm.
And she's been trying to push you, saying like, brighten yourself up a bit. And you've put that pink on today. And she said, there, my girl, she listened. Okay. Can you understand why she's talking to you about, oh, I don't know that it is, but it's a bigger car, like a limousine.
I know of one.
Okay, it's she's talking about this car, and she's saying to you, imagine trying to do a turn in the road with one of them.
Yeah, she did in San Francisco.
Yeah, it's no, I think if I'd been in one of them this morning to get here, when I had to do a turn in the road, I'd have been in someone's house. So, but she really wants to lift you up. You've been down. I know the weather's been up and down of late, but she's saying that. She's been saying, she's saying, like others have been saying, about going out into nature. And you don't have to go and do a nice long walk in a park. Go and sit on a bench in a park. Just breathe in that air. It does us so good. You also understand why she's talking about soup?
Soup.
Yeah, soup.
I have been thinking about making some recently.
Oh, well, there you go. Then she must have been round you trying to nudge you into it.
Mm.
So ask her what recipe to do. Ask her what recipe. You'll be surprised, she'll give it to you.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's nourishing. Even if you don't feel like making a huge meal, soup and a roll with a bit of butter would do you the world of good. She really wants to lift up your spirits.
Thank you.
She really does. Can you just understand why she's talking about a chair? Is there a chair that's not comfortable?
There's a chair I want to get rid of.
Right, okay, so she's aware of it. So it's like, then do so.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh. Well, this is weird. Anyway, she's got 3 walking sticks and juggling them. I mean, that would be a trifle awkward and probably hit yourself on the head with, but she's trying to make you laugh. She wants to make you laugh. Yeah, she said, yeah, they will have you on Britain's Got Talent if you manage that. That's it. She really wants to give you a laugh. And right, okay, she wants me to leave you now and she wants to give you a gift and she's given you, oh. Well, I've never heard of this, but she's giving you a bowl of soup, but she's putting a little tot of brandy in it. That'll warm you up. And that's with love from her.
Thank you, Mary.
Okay. I can come up here without my water and I need my water. Thanks. Sorry. Bill, can I speak to you, please?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
I don't remember your mum. I probably did see her back in time.
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, but she's tutting away at you. Now, what have you been up to that she'd tut at?
I've no idea.
She's just going tut, 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 tut. Tut, 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 tut. Okay. Can you understand what it was that you were going back 2 days? So that's Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Friday. Something didn't go right.
Gosh.
Something or other didn't go right, and she's just tutting.
Can't think at the moment.
Okay. Don't think it was a very nice day Friday, was it? I think. Yeah. Was it? I don't know. Right. Can you understand being you nearly tripped up near your front door?
I nearly tripped up.
Yeah.
No. I tripped a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you came close to it on Friday, but she's tutting. So whatever it was that caused it to happen,
Right.
you haven't really properly sorted the problem out.
No, I didn't trip on Friday. No.
Right. She's saying that whatever it was that caused it, you haven't properly sorted it, so it could happen again, and she don't want it happening again.
Right. Well,
So she's tutting at you.
I tripped outside a shoe shop in Croydon
Oh, okay.
and went flat on my back.
Ugh, that's not good. All right, okay. So she's tutting. Yeah.
Right.
So did you get the shoes then? That's the point.
No.
No, there you go. Well, perhaps it was the shoes you were wearing that made you trip, and
It was their slippery floor, which they should have cleaned properly.
oh, there you go. Yeah. No, she wasn't happy about it. She's tutting
No,
away.
sure
Yeah.
she wasn't.
Okay. Can you understand about a newspaper? She's talked. Was there a newspaper she used to like to read that you can't get anymore?
She used to read the Daily Mail.
Oh no, I mean it's still available, but she's talking about, and then some other paper.
She used to read the local papers.
Yeah, it's probably because you have to really ferret around to try and find.
Yes, they don't deliver them anymore.
No,
Right.
no, because she's saying that since she's been gone, whenever there was a paper around and you were reading it, she was looking over your shoulder.
Yeah.
And she misses being able to do that.
Kept her in touch with everything.
Yeah. And although really she can pop round places and find out things for herself, but she did like to look over your shoulder and read all the local news.
That's right.
Yeah, in actual fact, if she pops over to Queen Mary's, Roehampton, and picks a paper out of the bin they've got there, you get more news in there about this area than over that way. Yeah.
Okay.
So tell her to go over there and do that. Can you understand something you've been sorting out? Well, I'm saying sorting out, but it looks as though you're moving things from one pile to another.
Yes.
And then you think, and then you put them back. Right. Right. She's saying she would have not put it back again. If it didn't seem to belong in one pile or the other, then it belonged in the bin. And that's what she's saying. If it hasn't got a place, then it has no place. And it's no place in your life, so it needs to go in a bin.
I'm doing a lot of clearing out at the moment.
Well, there you go. So she's probably behind you.
Yeah.
Because she's showing this to me. She's saying these things. Can you also understand this, a dog being, you can feel it nudging you indoors?
Yeah, it's one of two Dogs. Well, I've had 3 dogs, but the one.
But this is a
nudging
bigger
the-
one of them.
The one that's nudging is the most recently passed.
It is bigger than the others.
More or less the same size.
Hmm.
Mm.
Well, it thinks it's bigger, so it's got a bigger temperament then.
Right, so it might be the middle dog then.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
it's saying it's bigger.
Yeah,
So,
it was
yeah,
slightly bigger than
yeah.
the other 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's been giving you a nudge.
Hmm.
And if you find some papers that have fallen on the floor and you haven't touched it,
It's him.
yeah, it's saying that we'll look at those ones next.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
So don't be surprised if you've gone to bed, come down in the morning and there's papers everywhere
Thank you.
trying to help you. So, you know, they do,
I do.
and they definitely do. And yeah, because when they were here, if they'd done that, you'd be chastising them.
Hmm.
But they only try to help.
Yeah, I know.
They only try to help, and that's what is really what's going on with them, trying to help. Okay. Right, I'm just going to say something. Okay, I know you use your tarot cards.
Yes.
Put some tarot cards out before you go to bed
Mhm.
and see what happens when you come down in the morning.
Okay, fine.
Okay, because they can do things. And if there's a question you ask, it can be answered. They can give you the answer. Okay.
Sure, thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Can you understand a Sheila in spirit, please?
Well, I can understand. Yes, there's
No.
possibly a Sheila that would be in spirit, but
Right, because I've got Sheila come, she's just
Right.
come say hello. That's it, just say hello.
okay.
So because there's so many of us that you've met through your life
Mm.
that we would probably all come and say hello and give you the names, and you'd be thinking, well, which one? Which one?
Yes.
But just know that we're around and you can always have a word with one of us.
All right. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
right. They want to give you lots of love. Your mum's gone away. She went away and left them to it. She put her point over, went away, and that's what she'd have done.
Yeah.
They give her point and she'd disappear. She'd be gone doing something else. Yeah.
Done.
Lots of love from her and them.
Thank you.
And they're giving you, something I don't like, custard.
Custard.
Bowl of custard.
Oh, I love custard.
Oof. No. Anyway, that's with their love. That's for you, not for me.
Thank you very much.
Lise, I know over the years you've known lots of people, but can you understand I've got a lady called Angela that's just come? Yeah, she's just come to say hello. Yeah. But, I've got your mum. She's got 3 sets of house keys.
Okay,
Can you understand what she's
yes,
on about? Okay, because she's just saying that I am putting them in your hands.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and just leave it, and it will happen.
Okay,
The 3 sets that need,
okay,
yeah, there's 3 sets, and what needs to happen with them will happen with them. Okay, talking about the 3.
okay,
It's as though the keys all need to be swapped around,
okay,
and she knows about it, and she's saying that they need to be swapped around. Can you understand towards the end that she got very hot?
yes,
Because I'm suddenly feeling excessively hot. And it's like, it's just like saying, please, can you put fans around me, please? And take it away, and nothing would take it away. It was part of what was wrong.
Yeah.
It was part of it, yeah. And she said, I know I thanked you before, but I can never stop thanking you.
Oh, nice.
Can you also understand she's been round your sister a lot lately?
More than likely.
So she's been there. And she should be aware of it, but tell her yes.
Yeah. I
Tell her
will.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Can you understand the birthday as well coming up?
Yes.
Yeah. And okay. Right. She's talking about for that birthday there being a permanent memory to be made. It's like in memory there being like we've got now the flowers and the butterfly for Shirley.
Yeah, it's her
It's-
birthday coming up, and I've been thinking about doing something to commemorate that.
Okay.
But it's not, I don't really know what. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
talk to her about what she would like, because
Yeah.
she will then be there with that memory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've just done that. Now, can you understand where someone would be thinking and they go that they wouldn't do that, or it was just that momentarily?
I don't know.
Right, okay. Anyway, don't worry on it, because something will happen and you'll say, that's what I said. Sorry, I didn't remember. Okay. It happens because we cannot remember every single thing that's ever happened in our life in an instant. But be aware that they are around you.
Okay.
And big thank you from your mum from stepping up here today.
Oh, bless.
And she said she knew that somewhere along the line the nudge would arrive. And
Yeah,
today was the day.
thank you.
And yeah, if I can leave that with you with lots. She wants to give you a baked potato.
Okay.
Yeah, of all the dried fruit inside it with a little bit of sugar and baked.
Baked apple you're on about?
Yeah, I said a baked
No,
apple.
you said potato.
Oh, well, it's sorry,
That's
it was an apple.
interesting.
It was an apple. Yeah, sorry.
It's all right.
We're all going along with it.
Yes, I know. No, I'm seeing the apple and I'm saying, I thought I was saying apple. But could you understand that she might mix the words out before she
that's me.
passed? That's you.
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can understand that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she wants to give you that anyway. You can have the jacket potato as well. You can
And
have the
that.
jacket potato first with
Stop.
whatever you want in it, and then have the baked
Baked
apple.
apple after.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
With lots of love from her.
Thank you.
I can leave that with you. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Thank you, Mary. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest you do a baked potato like that. Just my personal opinion. Thank you, Mary, for an absolutely wonderful service. I'd now like to invite Phil up to read the notices for us. Thank you.
Right, Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And before I read the notices, I'd just like to present these flowers to Mary to thank her for the lovely demonstration and service today. Thank you, Mary. Events, forthcoming events. Our guest medium for the divine service on March the 2nd, next Sunday at 11 a.m. is Robin Hodson, who will be travelling up from Seaford in Sussex to be with us on that particular morning. Please note healing clinics. This Tuesday's healing clinic from 7 until 8:15 p.m. has unfortunately been cancelled, so there won't be a Tuesday evening this week, but we are running our clinic on Thursday from 10 until 12 noon here at Wimbledon. And the healing clinics are for members of the community and animals, and you will be greeted by our healer practitioners in a safe, friendly, and welcoming atmosphere. And free will donations apply. Again, due to unforeseen circumstances, Friendship Club will not be running this coming Wednesday on February the 26th, and we look forward to seeing you again on March the 5th. Please note for your diary, a future event, the next open platform run by myself, Phil Shaw, is on Thursday, April the 17th at 7 p.m. This is an ideal opportunity for intermediate, advanced, and working mediums to practice, polish their evidential mediumship, inspirational speaking, and psychic art in a welcoming and nurturing environment. Full details will be posted in due course on our Wimbledon Spiritualist Church Facebook pages. And if you have any inquiries about Open Platform, in the meantime, you can contact me on my Facebook page at Phil Shaw Spiritualist Medium, or on my email, which is philesoteric@gmail.com. There is a demonstration of mediumship given by Sandra Stevenson at Hackbridge Spiritualist Church on February the 28th at 7:30. The admission is £5. There is a booking link on our Wimbledon Spiritualist Church Facebook page, but with an option to also pay on the door on the night. And lastly, we have some exciting news for developing mediums. Wimbledon Spiritualist Church is thrilled to announce that our very own Dawn Collinson will be running an open circle for developing mediums. This is a fantastic opportunity to deepen your connection with spirit in a supportive and welcoming environment. The dates that this circle will be running are the 2nd and 4th Thursday of every month at 7 o'clock, starting in March. And the March dates are 13th and the 27th. And then we also have the April dates, the 10th and the 24th. The cost is £7 per person. You are able to pay on the night, and it's being held here, as I said, at Wimbledon Church. There is no need to register or pay in advance. You can just turn up on the night. However, we would like to hear from you if you are interested in attending. And I don't know whether Dawn wants to say a few words about her circle at the moment, and just give us a few more details.
Okay, so yes, I'm really looking forward to running Circle here again. Basically it's for anybody who is interested in furthering their knowledge of the spirit world, whatever step you are on in your journey, your development, whether you are very, very early beginner or whether you are more advanced, whatever your interest, bring your open minds, and I really, really look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. And that concludes today's notices. Have a lovely week ahead. Thank you.
Mary, if you'd like to lead us, let us open. Let us open. That's what I'm saying. Mary, if you'd like to end us in prayer, thank you very much.
No, perhaps I should walk backwards and speak backwards and then go in reverse order. Anyway. I would ask that those that have been here with us this morning from the spirit world go back there so that they can join with us again soon. And I thank them for using me in this service. And I leave myself and all of you in the hands of them so that we can make our journeys homeward and join again soon. Thank you all. And thank you those online for watching. Thank you.
To everyone in the church and at home online, thank you very much. A very safe journey. Till we meet again. God bless.